We recording?
No.
You gotta talk, you gotta get us into it first.
Yeah. Yeah, we just
So,
have to
like-
start laughing really hard.
out of nowhere.
We have to be really fake to our audience. They don't deserve the real us.
So first names are cool.
Yeah, first names are completely fine.
Okay,
First name,
so
last name.
Social security number.
Welcome to the context.
Oh, goodness.
have you seen Rebecca, the pretty cute Latina chick?
I don't know,
Moved up
dude.
there.
I probably have.
She's short. She's absolutely stupid. Dumber than a box of rocks. Got fired from work for being stupid. She worked with me. That's where I met her. She was lazy as hell. And, what happened was she moved up there.
Mm-hmm.
She's dumb.
Okay.
She let a junkie borrow her car.
Okay. I'm
And-
assuming it's destroyed now.
Well, he changed the plates. And
So he just yanked it.
Yeah. And,
Okay.
Well, he's in jail
You
now.
can do that?
Yeah. And the car is free.
Weird.
A free car.
And
And
because
just
he-
steal it.
Because he changed the plates, she couldn't get it right back.
Yeah.
So it was at the towing company because they towed it, and they're like, okay, yeah, it's like $500 plus $50 every day, and she's broke, and I felt bad for her. I'm like, okay, well, I'll run you around, give me gas money,
Yeah.
and so I take her to the hospital one day. She kept talking about test results, man, and I'm like, oh, COVID test. My dad was with me actually.
Yeah.
And we get there, goes in. I guess she had gotten tested because she just got the papers and came back. And, she left them in my car after we got home. And they were STD papers.
Oh,
And it was negative, for all that stuff. But HIV 1 and 2 was non-reactive.
So it's negative.
Well, so they tested again.
Okay.
And then they'll be able to tell, 2 weeks later.
Usually non-reactive means negative, though, right?
Yeah, so she probably.
I think you have to get tested a few times for that stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
she
pretty
probably
sure.
didn't
But still,
have AIDS.
the fact that you found that in your car.
Yeah, the fact that she was stupid enough to leave it.
Yeah. When you said number in a box of rocks, you meant it.
Yeah, no, really stupid. She, so what happened was we went down to work to give her brother a ride, and he's gay. Justin's boyfriend.
Oh, God.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a personal story about that, dude.
Oh God. We'll tell it later. No.
Yeah, we'll tell that later.
It's Jakey's turn. Shut the fuck up.
It was
we picked him up, and it was JJ, Isaiah, and Noah all out there, and JJ was like, "Hey, give me your snap," 'cause she's pretty good looking, and she did. I was like, "Okay," and I was up at her house because they always, and
you gotta censor that one.
Do I?
But I went up there and we were drinking. She's like, "Oh, JJ added me back," and it was I was like, "Oh my God, I have to go tell somebody," because she almost definitely doesn't have AIDS, but if
If.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
it's
I didn't
life
think
ruining
about that.
shit, So I run down, take a picture of it, tell Isaiah,
Yeah.
and
Wait.
I just
So she
go
was
back
working at a McDonald's.
See, this is why I don't eat McDonald's.
No.
Dude, I'm not eating it. I'm not eating it.
Speaking of,
it's weird. It just slowly dawned on me. Oh, this is kind of funny. I was like,
Yeah,
STD test.
I'll get into the McDonald's shit later.
McDonald's. Hang on.
speaking
I
of
eat
which,
there.
speaking of which, we had certain people at work who had a certain disease, and nobody told us. They were out for a week. So yeah.
It's just a 7-year itch.
Yeah. No, it's.
7-year itch.
Yeah, the 7-year itch.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. It's disgusting. Luckily, I work
It
nowhere near them.
rhymes with cliffless.
Yeah, luckily I work nowhere near them.
Good.
God.
Stuff's nasty, man. Like, how can you just be
You
like,
had one of them right in your car, though.
what?
Oh, is that someone else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that was Jacob. I was giving Jacob a ride home. Yeah.
Give me a ride, bro. Ride your shit.
Whoa.
Stroking your shit. Oh, wait, I can't say that.
Yeah, you can.
I guess I can. It's just gay. Y'all got socks on.
I don't, though.
Oh.
He's got his shoes off and everything. Did we get a Dan Schneider foot cam in here?
Bro,
Chris, you took your clothes off awful fast.
It's hot in here, bro.
You guys probably heard the wind hit the mic. Speaking of you guys, welcome to the Context Sensitive Podcast.
This delightful motherfucker that we have on instead of Randall is our good buddy, Jakey.
I'm better than Randy.
Jacob mother.
We have to say
What is wrong with you?
I'm so
What
used
is
to
wrong
saying
with
that. I'm so used to saying that.
How could you do that? There's like one golden rule, and you guys
I was preaching
constantly
to him, too.
you guys constantly keep breaking the golden rules. I swear.
Jakey motherfucking redacted.
Actually, put in a voice clip redacted.
Yeah, please put the redacted.
Criminal.
My bad, y'all, my bad.
Make it look blatant and like redacted.
Redacted.
But
Oh god.
Nice. Yeah, this is Jakey. No last name.
no,
No last name.
no
either.
last name.
No last. You don't.
We've
need
known it. Y'all have known him since
Oh,
what, like
God.
kindergarten?
Me
I've
and
known him-
Jakey.
Longer.
Me and Jakey are first friends, I believe, unless you met that little
Uh,
freaker Gavin first.
No, but
No,
it was
God,
me
no.
and you talking about Halo and shit.
Yeah, me and
And Head Start.
yeah,
Not
Head
even-
Start.
Redacted.
Redacted.
You're gonna make me like laugh too hard that I won't.
Go
even
ahead
be
and
mad.
just make a redacted to use every time.
Yeah.
criminal.
Every time Jakey opens his mouth, everything that follows is redacted. Don't even let him speak. Like, we'll be talking about him, but no one will hear him.
It's like that Key and Peele skit from like the football one where it's like
Yes.
first name, last name.
Yeah.
I bet that sounded great.
Oh shit. Yeah, but me and
You gonna show me
and
her
Jakey
titties?
do go up back pretty far.
You got her. You got her titties?
What? What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, that's wild. Who was I talking to even?
Me. Fucker.
You gonna show me your titties?
Okay.
So we're all shirtless now.
Anyway, I've known Jakey since about 5th grade.
Yeah.
We've all known Chris since about 5th grade.
Yeah, I moved from a certain place to a certain place.
From redacted to redacted.
Redacted to redacted.
Yeah, but Jakey is a lifelong friend, and since Randall couldn't make it,
He a bitch.
he probably broke his leg skateboarding.
He's
Yeah.
dead.
Jakey's gonna take his place for today.
For today.
Randy has passed.
He died of skateboarding.
Let's take a moment of silence for Randy real quick.
My brother.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh. I didn't say that.
I really was. I tried to. Grayson.
No.
No, they.
Speaking
called
of
me
Grayson,
in.
I haven't seen him since
He's in
the
college.
which
Which
Grayson? we
one?
talking
Which
about?
college?
H.
Oh,
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
I was
okay,
Like,
I-
skateboarder Grayson?
I knew
Grayson that hangs out with
Oh,
Josh all the
Grayson.
time? Yeah. Grayson
redacted. Yes.
Grayson redacted?
You thought I meant my child.
Oh.
I was like, wait, hold on. By the way, if you guys did not know, this
What's that
man
going?
is a father.
He's
Congratulations.
I
a
am-
father of 3.
No.
That's soon to be
redacted.
someone we know.
3 big booty bitches.
Hey. No, we're just at 2 now.
We're just-
Let's-
hey,
let's
listen,
give
we
it-
don't
let's
know.
give it
We
some
don't know.
time.
He's 8 months old.
Anyway, yeah, Jakey's a dad. Beautiful kid.
Stop
Looks just
doing
like
that.
him.
Yes.
No, I won't do it every podcast.
Big baby too. Big baby.
I'm massive. 30 pounds.
30 pounds?
Dude, he
How
came
old?
out big.
How old?
8 months old.
30 pounds at 8 months old. That's a healthy baby.
Can he speak yet? Like anything?
He's like, like just
Okay.
hollers at us.
Come here, boy!
He's got 2 teeth.
Oh,
Like, that's what's wild.
Already?
You have to make sure. You have to make sure the first game he plays is Halo.
Oh yeah.
Dude, by the time he's like a year old, he's going to be like to my hip.
Just make him
It's
make
gonna be
him a
insane.
perfect reincarnation of you.
The doctor was like, "Oh yeah, he's gonna be like 6'5". I'm like, I'm 5'8".
I'm going to be looking up at my son. Like,
Yeah. Like, go to your room. And he's like,
He picks you up and just slams you through a basketball.
That
shut
would
the
be
hell up,
hilarious.
Dad.
picks you up on the top of your head. Just
Shut the hell up, bitch. Damn.
Removes my fucking head.
He's like, that's just him when he's 6 years old.
Yeah.
Already taller than you. Dude, that's just the curse, bro. I have to live that curse for the rest of my life. My mother is like 5'2", and I'm only like 5'6", and I think that's where I'm going to stay for like the rest of my life.
I'm at a pretty reasonable height.
I'd rather be short.
But I mean, eventually. I hope
Tall people die faster.
Is that true?
well, I guess I'm screwed.
Well, if they fall down harder.
Yes, that's why. Literally.
They fall
That's
down.
stupid, Dick.
No, that's
You're
the
stupid.
only reason. No, they fall down and die. I promise you. That's why.
So whenever I see a tall, lanky sumbitch at the store, I should just push him over.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and he'll kick the bucket, and you'll be
I'll
charged.
kick the
for
bucket.
murder.
I'm pushing them over. Are they gonna get back
You're
up and kill
kicking
me?
their
Dude.
bucket.
Oh,
You know.
That's like at the place I work, we use milk crates to stand on it, and I'm waiting for one day a customer just to come through and just right out from underneath me, and I just hit the floor.
they will. They will.
I'm waiting on it, dude.
Meth be wildin'.
Yeah, honestly.
Meth be
Especially where we live, we got a lot of tweakers.
Oh,
We got a lot of meth of
The
meth
skin
of-
scratchers.
Yeah,
Where I live,
yeah, that, yeah.
it's as sad as it is. Meth is normal.
Yeah.
Not in
Jakey's
my
area.
house.
Yeah, Jakey's area.
Meth is actually the new house plant.
I grow
I
meth.
thought that was weed.
No.
You actually?
Yeah, I grow meth.
Oh. Wait,
It's
grow
easy.
it.
It's easy.
Shit's not growable.
I've seen Breaking Bad. I've seen Breaking Bad. I know how to do it. I know the processes.
I know all the chemical ingredients.
Methylamine.
Get you some matchsticks. Get you some matchsticks.
Sudafed.
Yeah.
Battery acid.
Why do you know this?
Because I watch Breaking Bad. They say all that stuff.
Is any of that actually true, though?
They cut a lot of it out.
Oh, yeah.
You can't.
But some of that is, like,
The battery,
truth, right?
the battery acid part from like some methods will actually loot car batteries
Well, yeah.
and just take the battery.
That reminds me. So, when I went to Louisiana this year, we went to visit our granddad's old property in Mississippi that got destroyed by Katrina all those years ago. Literally, like, the stilts that the house used to stand on, those are the only thing that remains. And the fucking toilet somehow. That's the funniest part. Just the fucking toilet in the woods. We crawl back there, and some meth head has parked a trailer on there. Well,
What?
not trailer. It's what? It's kind of like the U-Haul trailer.
Like a mobile home type thing?
No, not one you can live in.
Just
That's
a regular
just a storage.
It's a
U-Haul.
small trailer.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was spray painted green to match the
Like
greenery
it's
around
camoed,
it.
yeah.
Me and my mother's boyfriend saw it, and we were like, the hell is this? And we told her to come back here, and she's like, why is this on our property? We had to move a giant window that, like, some of the remains was blocking it to really try to hide it. We moved it and opened it. Nothing but car batteries.
Wow.
All car batteries. And they were, like, batteries to, like, dirt bikes, because he noticed, like, the brand. It was batteries to, like, I think, like, lawnmowers and stuff. Like, he was
Wow.
recognizing, like, all of, like, the brands. It was, like, I kid you not, probably 40 of them. We sat there and tried to count them. Dude, it was insane. And I was joking, like, just throw the car batteries into the ocean. Because, like, we were
Yeah.
right there. But, like, now that you've said that, I
You know
realize
that.
why there's car
Yeah.
batteries stashed there. We ended up having to call the police, and the police showed up, and they were like, yeah, it's been spray painted green really shittily, and my grandmother, who wasn't even there, lost it. She was like, really? Because we showed her a picture. It was funny, though. God, I can't believe it's car battery acid
Yeah.
that they use.
Imagine putting that in your body though, and that's what they actually
They
do.
they say with like meth and stuff, you chase that first high. That's what gets you hooked on it.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
It's so bad, dude. It's
Yeah.
like I don't know. That
Like
stuff
if you
ruins
just
your
think
life.
about the ingredients, why would you even?
Yeah, it's
Or even ingredients in the modern day cigarette or something to not
You
be
know what I
soft.
learned?
What?
You can throw a burning cigarette butt into like a bucket of gas. They change the ingredient to where it doesn't burn hot enough to actually catch it on fire.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that
It'll
true?
extinguish it.
Yeah, and
probably
that's-
because people were smoking in gas tanks.
yeah, there's that,
Dude.
and forest fires. They
Yeah.
won't catch like dry grass on fire.
Oh,
I hope
good.
that's true because I started working in
I started
a
smoking
gas station,
cigarettes.
a gas station portion of our store. And I tell you, these fucking meth heads will actually sit in their car and just smoke a big one for no
Standing
reason.
right next to the pump, dude.
Right next to the
dude.
pump. I don't care if you're driving and someone else is pumping your gas. The fumes can still
can
escape and
yeah.
ignite
Yeah.
everyone and kill them.
Yeah.
You
can-
guys,
I had to tell the meth head, as soon as he was coming up, was acting like he was going to put a cigarette in it. I was like, put that fucking out.
yeah, we have to tell them that.
Yeah.
Okay, I was at shop. We were working on a horse trailer, but it was like a horse trailer converted into a camper.
Mhm.
And the person, because they only took one horse, and they just slept in it. It was really sweet,
Yeah.
actually. And they put an AC unit up top because you're sleeping there.
Yeah, it gets hot in there.
But the roof wasn't rubberized, and so it broke every week.
Yeah.
And
Wait, time out. Ethan's trying to get snacks. Go ahead.
Please
Fuck
call
up,
Chris.
take your time.
Go ahead. Take your time.
Put it in the fridge.
Interrupt the
That
story.
he's call-
No.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to open it. I was gonna
Okay.
make that crisp opening sound.
Do it,
like-
dude.
No, he doesn't.
Oh. Anyway.
Draw attention to it.
All right. Back to the story.
yeah, so it was me and my buddy Austin up there. We had the oxygen and acetylene. We were brazing because it was we had to cut it, put a new little piece of pipe on it, and braze it. And Isaiah's down there. Isaiah S.
Yeah.
He I love him, but sometimes he's right beside the oxygen and acetylene. Everybody is there,
Yeah.
and he's got that sparker just
Oh no.
going. And Jaden's like, dude, he gets mad.
Yeah, because
'Cause,
that stuff can ignite and blow up.
He could have sent
quick.
us to orbit.
Yes. Easily.
Yeah. Man, that was
OSHA
so
certified.
funny.
Speaking of like welding stuff, like blue collar cutting stuff like that. First time my grandpa ever was with me welding, he looked me dead in the eye and said, "If I start shaking, pull me out."
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't get the.
Okay, so when you're welding, it's like a metric fuck ton of electricity going through your hand
Right.
to a metal rod.
Right.
So if that catches any type of water or anything on your hand,
Oh, you're gonna.
yeah, no, you're getting like 10,000 volts straight to your hand,
Well, how are
like
you
through
even
your
gonna
body.
grab him then?
You just gotta grab him and pull him because you're grounded. He wouldn't be at that
Oh,
point.
right, you are grounded. I
He would.
forget
He
that.
would.
Yeah.
What
Maybe
would
he
happen
could
is
put
he
his
would be
feet
part
on
of
it.
that metal. Like he would. That entire truck,
Right.
like or whatever you're working on, would just be electrified.
Dude, that electricity, like the laws of electricity,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, that always blew my mind because you'd see like a squirrel hanging dead from like a power line, and you're like, oh yeah, that makes sense, but because he touched it, like he's dead. But then you see people working on it, and they're just like, just like grabbing
They're all
shit.
up in
It's like,
it,
oh
like-
yeah, they're
My
fine.
my brother's actually a lineman,
Really?
and that shit is scary.
Yeah. A lot of them died. You will never see an old lineman. I promise you that.
No, that's a lie. My great uncle is 56 years old. Been doing this since he was 17. I think he's in his 50s.
Yeah, my brother's a lineman.
Okay.
Dude, they die all.
You will die, and you won't like it.
You should see the gloves they have to wear.
Oh my
Dude,
goodness.
I-
That thick rubber. They
It's-
put air in them, roll them, and test them.
It's dangerous, but like it's a bit safer now for them. Except for
Yeah.
when they have to actually work, because he's had to go off on like big storm shit like
Storm
that.
crews.
It's-
And you make a lot of money doing that.
You get like
it's true.
$40 an hour doing that,
Ooh.
and you work
Even more than
like
that.
60,
Overtime.
50 hours a week.
You get a salary for it.
Dude,
Yeah.
like the closer your job is to like death,
Yeah.
the more they pay.
That's like underwater welders,
Yeah,
dude.
Yes, that's what I
Oh
was
my
thinking of,
goodness.
underwater welders.
welders make insane
Our
money.
drafting teacher.
Man, the
like,
thing is,
preached
when
that
they
to us.
get it, when they get
Sorry,
when,
we're interrupting each other again.
Okay. Go ahead, JD.
when underwater welders get it, they don't feel a thing.
No.
It is that
It's
fast.
just boom.
They die.
You should see the video of the crab getting bent by a cracked pipe underwater.
Yes.
Like, it's a whole crab and it's just like in the pipe, going somewhere.
Wait, they die from the pipe pressure? Like just
Imagine
the pressure from the pipe?
The pressure of the entire ocean is on you, and you're in between that hole and all the ocean. And so you're like,
They're deep.
Right.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
far.
So it's like a black hole.
oh yeah, I mean,
Well,
yeah.
what happens is you have low pressure in that pipe because that pipe's moving and
Yeah.
constantly having different pressures go through it. Most of the time, that pipe is a lot less pressurized than the 40,000 tons that are on top of you of just nothing but straight salt water. So what happens is you miss one step, your entire leg's going in that pipe. That's why underwater welders, their life expectancy, they say this, I don't know if it's rightfully true or not, but they say their life expectancy, let's say you're supposed to live till you're like 70, 60, 70,
like
it goes down to like
25.
25.
Yeah, 25, 30.
I could not imagine doing that.
I thought about doing
It's
it.
like, I already have
mad money.
I already have like a hard enough time following basic instructions for like setting up an IKEA table. I couldn't even imagine trying to like figure out how a pipe worked without like tripping and then getting swallowed into it.
It's gotten better. Like, they use robots now, but an even worse job than that is like, I think they're also kind of like underwater welders, but they're so deep. They have it's too expensive to keep bringing them back up, so they live down there.
Yeah.
Oh shit, sorry.
You're good.
And at that depth, oxygen it becomes toxic. They can't breathe oxygen. So you're probably thinking like, well, how do they do it? They have to breathe helium, and so they're like squeaking, like trying to talk with the radio.
Wait, what
if they
They have to speak through scramblers.
That's the underwater welding, right?
Yeah, they do
Yes.
something like that.
It's so close to it.
So wait, they have to breathe through helium?
They breathe in mostly helium and something like
Probably like a oxygen
yeah,
mix.
for like denseness, right?
I thought
it's. I mean, because oxygen becomes toxic.
Yeah.
Like, you
I thought the
kinda
pressure
die.
that far down would just like collapse your lungs. Like, how can they even stay?
Well, they
that
have
far
pressurized suits and
Is
pressurized
that what it
like
is?
buildings, which is really crazy to
down? Imagine
me.
if a crab just walks up to you and goes, "Money, money," and just snips a hole in your suit. Like,
You're dead.
bye.
Yeah.
I always want
Like out.
pressure is like the craziest thing ever because it can actually kill you. I never understood it though.
You never really think about like how much pressure water really like gives you, like until you dive to the bottom of like a 12-foot
Have you seen
pool.
like protesters getting hit by like hydro cannons?
Mhm.
You see how far they fly?
Yeah, you're talking about that. Have you seen the video of that dude who has that homemade just plastic
and he's
shield?
blocking it.
Yes, he's blocking like a fire truck hose just straight to it, dude.
I think someone said that he broke his wrist from
Oh,
that,
probably.
trying to
probably.
hold that because the homemade shield was like the
plastic.
pressure wasn't weighted
was plastic.
right, so it was just doing that to his hand, but he's sitting there blocking that pressure. It did not move him, but I'm pretty sure it snapped.
Oh
his
yeah, I'm
wrist.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was like down on the ground.
Yeah, like holding that as hard as he could.
But then you have the other protesters, we'll say, just getting absolutely flung like
Yes.
50 feet.
dude, because they think it's like, what are you gonna do? Spray me with water? Yes, and they move like a whole block.
Yeah, and your head gets taken off. Like,
Yeah.
Pressure washes
That's
you to
something
death.
scarred.
Am I the only really sweaty person in here?
oh no.
Probably.
I-
It does get a little bit
I like
warm
the
in here.
vibe.
You need
though.
some
It's like
bacteria.
we're-
Yeah.
It's hot and sweaty. We're all talking.
You need some bacteria.
Dude, like once you sit down at the table
I
in
need to
front of a
get naked.
mic, like you just feel like you're in that like studio mood.
Yeah,
you know?
that's great.
It honestly feels good.
Time to smoke
feel
a
good.
boulder of crack. That's the vibe.
It used to be the vibe hive.
Yeah, no, it's better now.
Actually,
Damn, this is get shit on it.
he's shitting on you too because you like to do it first.
I did. I'm not gonna lie, but it's better now.
I was just joshing you.
No, I wasn't. I'm being serious.
I don't care.
Okay.
But
Your
dude,
opinion isn't valid.
when,
Oh, I know. I'm Mexican. It doesn't count.
Exactly.
dude,
okay.
Jakey, when
But-
you were like,
No.
I know this is like morbid as shit, and sorry to continue on the topic of underwater welding, but like when you were like, they
Can you do
died-
that and die?
No.
Can you just kill yourself?
Yeah, like did the
die.
government pay me to kill myself? Like, this is fucked up to think, but like you say, like it's so fast that they don't even feel it. Do you even think they have time to be like, oh, I'm dead? Like, do you even think they have the time for that
No.
thought to hit them? Like the moment they feel their leg, do you even think they're like, yeah, I'm dead?
Or
Like, do they?
so is it
can they
like
even
It's
pull
not.
that time?
They don't.
How's
It's not
it-
just their leg. It's
Well,
all of them.
Right.
One of two things does happen. One of two things does happen. Like Jakey said. Either, yes, they just get sucked straight into the pipe and they're just gone. Like, you never hear from them again. They're at the end of the pipe, wherever that's at. Which could be literally a continent away.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, excuse me. Or they can get their leg just plainly ripped off, and no one can get down there in time to save them.
Oh, yeah, no.
So you're literally sitting there with your leg cut off with 40,000 tons of water just on you.
Best case scenario, your leg plugs it.
Mm-hmm.
And you just have to wait
so it's a small. Oh yeah, I guess there's different pipe sizes, right?
And another thing too is, I can't remember what it's called, but like when they do go down to rescue you, if your leg is cut off per se, let's just say it is, and
the pressurization suit's gonna be fucked up.
Yeah, it's gonna be that's what I was saying. That's gonna be messed up. One, that's gonna be messed up. Two, if they get down there in time to get you while you're still alive at the bottom of the ocean, it's gonna be a solid 2 hours before you get to the top, because you have, when you're breathing artificial oxygen, you have to acclimate yourself in the ocean, because if not, nitrogen bubbles get in your brain and it kills you. Yeah. So it's a tough situation. God. So you have 4 different things happening. You're either going to bleed out, you're going to die of nitrogen in your brain. I mean, it's crazy.
I guess the whole point of having underwater pipes is oil. Wow.
I would rather go to the...
God bless America, right?
I'd rather be the first person to get sent to, like, Pluto than go to the ocean, dude.
I feel that.
Because we've only discovered how much of the ocean?
3%.
Like 3, something like minuscule. Like,
yeah, it's like every day they're like, found a new fish. It's like, where?
New fish update.
Yeah, like, God dropped a new fish. Like, y'all seen this?
The new DLC.
There was this weird squid or something. Bobbit squid. Or was that what it was called? Bobbit? Where was it?
That massive squid that they found?
No, not the massive squid. But
the
it was
really
like a
deep
transparent
one
squid.
With the giant tentacles that... I don't...
What is the point?
The head's tiny, but like...
It's honestly so fascinating, though, like all the weird deep sea, like, because they have to adapt like that to survive. Like
the thing is, they can't even. They just speculate how it eats, what it does.
I mean, blobfish were only discovered recently, like probably like 4 years ago, and it's such a baffling fish to look at.
Yeah, on accident.
Yeah,
like they just netted them up.
Yeah, and they were like, "Why is this a human face?" Because
could you imagine being the first ones to find it
too quick?
Could you imagine being the first people to find that, and it's just like a weird, like, sad human fish?
It was probably like 1800 sailors, like freaking out,
and then they fucking died and didn't come back, so no one knew.
Right, there really are sea monsters, y'all.
Quick theory time. Why do you think NASA stopped exploring the ocean and went to space?
Yeah,
we don't know what's down there, dog.
They used to be ocean explorers.
The Gears of War Leviathan is down there.
Probably. More than likely. Dude, we don't know.
I remember I saw a video not too long ago of people who were scuba diving. They were scuba diving deep enough to where they were at the limit that a scuba suit can safely like hold them. They were floating like on the edge, so they were pretty far down, but not that far down. They said they were swimming and they could see something as far as like possible through like the murkiness, like move. But it looked like what it was doing was spinning in a circle to them, because they just kept seeing a non-stop length moving in front of them. They're like, is this thing spinning in a circle? And they could see like the reflection of its eyes catch off their headlights. So the 2 people that were down there, and they have like a recording going the whole time, they're like, oh, turn off the headlamp. They turn off the headlamp to where there's just like the light from the suit, like inside their mask on. And you can't see anything. It goes pitch black, and then you just see the thing's eyes sitting there.
Yeah,
Because like it stopped, and you could see its eyes. The moment they see its eyes have stopped and stared at them, they both flick their headlights back on, and it's this giant like snake-looking creature. The problem was you could see a flap of its like bottom, and then a flap of its like, I don't know how to explain it.
Gills?
It had coiled around itself, and it had its head stuck between like 2 parts of its body. And the moment they could see like the tip of its nose to its like eyes and make it out, it immediately backed up out of like view, and like the light of its eyes were gone from the reflection. And they're like, we're going back to the boat. Like they turned around. And like, well, what was it? They don't know.
There are sea snakes, but they don't dive. They just sit on top.
Right. Which is what concerned them, because it was like a coiled.
It was a
It
snake-ish
was a
creature.
snake. It at best it would have been a like Leviathan eel, like a big eel. Which
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Leviathan is just a term for massive underwater creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like a specific.
So moray eels, basic. Everybody knows
Yeah.
moray eel. Nobody knows how they fuck or reproduce.
Really?
Yeah, no,
Do
there's
they just
no.
happen?
They just appear.
Eggs or anything?
They have no
No
idea.
idea. Wow.
Nah.
Really, look it up.
No.
Look at
They have no idea.
Dude, nothing about the ocean. Like the Bermuda Triangle, I think I'm saying that right?
Yeah.
Bermuda. People are still scared of that to this day.
Yeah.
Like that fear started in like the 1700s to this day.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
sailors
they've had
are
planes
like,
fly over it and disappear or get sent in different directions.
dude,
And,
the moment planes fly over that, they go off the radar.
Mhm.
Their HQ loses them every time, and
Mhm.
and most of the time they're like, they must have went over Bermuda. Like they just know,
yeah.
and they're like, they'll come back online, and then they don't. Then they fucking don't.
I think I read I want to say I read a story one time. It might have been just like a little meme thing,
Mhm.
but they were talking about an airplane that had flew over Bermuda, and it was flying to Bermuda. Got over Bermuda, like it messed up and got over Bermuda,
Yeah.
and it just like in 5 minutes it flipped around and straight back, straight
Yeah,
back
they
to
did
the
like
airport.
an immediate turn.
Yeah. No, like they had gone through Bermuda, went like straight through, and then they got back and they were like, "Yeah, no, we thought we were still on track. We're like, what are we doing here?"
Lost.
Oh
The
yeah,
show.
they got turned around.
Yeah.
That's just Bermuda.
Yeah.
Because, in Lost, the island was moving for
Mhm.
whatever reason.
I didn't
Was
actually
it?
know what the plot of Lost was.
Yeah.
The plot. Oh, it's everywhere.
What
No,
was it like a? Were they on like a plane? Were they on like a boat?
It started on a plane, and
And
then
they wrecked onto an island.
Yeah.
And then
It's all like super
And
limited.
then they realized the sun keeps coming up in different places every day.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And that's how they knew that the island was moving.
It's a really good show. It's just really confusing because it kind of
Yeah.
ended pretty bad too.
That's what I heard at the
And
end.
at the end, it's like,
Also,
hey, it was all a dream.
on
buddy.
this moray eel thing, that was a straight up lie, Jakey.
Shut up.
They were
I'm right.
reproduced by fertilization.
So eggs.
Yeah, and
Oviparous.
and
When eggs and sperm are fertilized and
Yeah,
water,
we know-
that's
we know.
But how?
We know how this works. When a
But how?
mommy
Yeah,
eel and a
Jake
daddy
is-
eel.
What are you talking about? I don't
How
know what
does
you
it
mean.
fuck?
I think what Jakey
Look up a
means is
video
they
of
don't.
eels fucking.
You're stupid, Jakey. That's how salmon
Look up a
reproduce.
video
They
of
sperm
eels
on
fucking.
they sperm on the eggs, dude.
But they've never seen a eel sperm on the eggs.
You're lying.
No.
They obviously
Look
know.
up an eel.
Look up eel sperming on eggs.
No.
Yes.
I'm not gonna look that up.
Understandable.
God.
You almost got me.
Yeah,
You
no.
almost got me.
I did. You're stupid.
Have you guys seen the new God of War trailer?
No.
I was actually gonna like transition to that with off like the weird like giant like Leviathan sea creature
Yes.
because
Jormungandr,
yeah, that's where I
yeah.
saw it. Yeah, people were like, bro, that's Jormungandr. Like,
Yeah.
dude, if that snake's real, like, we're fucked.
There,
What are you gonna do?
There's quote unquote
Wait,
proof
you-
of giant snakes being real.
That petrified one,
Yes, that one in like Egypt
that's
or something.
clearly a snake. Like, it's a snake.
It has
dude.
scales and everything.
Everything. You can see its head.
Yeah.
And it looks exactly like a snake.
Yeah.
People are like, they carved it. There's no fucking way.
Well, there
they
was
carved
one
it.
that was somewhere, I want to say in Appalachia or maybe it was in the mountains
Yeah,
in
somewhere.
America. And they saw, like, they called it like the Snakehead Rock or whatever. It was like something,
Yes.
it's something like local thing,
The
you know?
super mossy one. That's
Yeah,
like been
yeah,
blown over.
yeah. And they, it's like a local thing. So like you can go visit it, spray paint on it, do whatever you gotta do. And there was a couple that were up there looking at it, and they started to notice like the erosion and stuff had got to it, and the rock kept going down, and it was still a cylinder.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's another reason why I say that one can't be a carving, because if it was, well, I don't know, because the Sphinx is still standing,
yeah,
and it was carved. I was going to say that if it was a carving, it would have eroded away by now, but no, the Sphinx is like in almost like really good condition.
yeah.
actually.
No, it's still fair condition
Only
for
few
how old
pieces
it is.
of it have broken off, and
I'm waiting for the nose to just fall off and it just be a flat face.
that would
Why is
Look
that?
funny.
Have you noticed there's a reoccurring joke in like cartoons and stuff like that? Is like the Sphinx's nose like
falling off.
Yeah,
It'd be funny.
it's so common.
I've noticed the head falling off. I haven't noticed
Yeah.
that.
That's a common thing too for the nose to fall off. It's really weird. I don't know why.
Have y'all ever seen Interstellar?
No, but I know of it.
God,
That sounds familiar. What is it?
Is that
Yeah,
movie where they're like
seen
in
it.
different on different planets or whatever?
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And it's
okay.
like that's not a wave. Well,
Yeah.
it's like that's not mountains. It's a wave, and the guy dies.
Yeah.
Well, spoiler.
Well, yeah, I'm watching.
That's why I can't now.
That was really good, but then I watched A Space Odyssey after.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a
I've
1968
never watched
film.
that. Oh
The
yeah, it's called
plot-
2001: Space Odyssey, right?
Mm-hmm. The
Mhm.
plot.
With HAL 9000?
Mhm.
Is that the one? Yeah.
Oh, that's where that came from.
Yeah, that's where HAL 9000
Wow.
from.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that. You know.
Creep. I can't say that.
Stupid.
Captain, what is it? What does he say to him? I'm afraid I can't let you do that. Whatever it is.
Oh,
I
I've
can't
seen
let
the
you
clip.
do that, Howard.
Howard,
it's
yeah.
Howard, yeah.
Okay, so what happens is it starts off like early humans, like as apes, and there's like this obelisk,
Oh.
and it makes them smarter. Like this, one of them picks up a bone and starts like smashing, and then
Ooh.
because like
That's cool.
there's groups of apes like squaring up on each other, and then like it's so funny actually. Like they just start beating the hell out of one ape. They're fighting over a watering hole,
Yeah.
and they just beat it to death, and like they're just mad as hell. But that's like it was like the universe's way of helping out.
Oh.
Yeah, but then like later on humans made HAL,
Mm-hmm.
and then another obelisk appeared on the moon,
Ooh.
and they took the ship there, and
It hijacked it, right?
HAL was affected by the obelisk.
Oh,
wow.
he gave
So
it
it gave AI
the perfect
sentience
computer.
That's what happened.
It gave
to
him sentience, and then
on top of its already like perfect like knowledge.
yeah, and so
Whoa.
everything was sketchy. It was a really sketchy mission, like Howard was set on, and so like he wanted to turn around,
Mm-hmm.
and nobody ever wanted Hal to kill people, but Hal was like, they're jeopardizing the mission. I have to kill them.
Oh.
yeah.
So,
I was always wondering why they were like, yeah, that supercomputer, he's the villain of that movie. I was like, what?
Yeah, it's
Wow.
wild.
You were talking about Interstellar. I saw something on a TikTok about that. The water planet, the like big water planet, that one that they were on. If you noticed the little beat, like the little heartbeat that was happening every few seconds, they said that if you, I think in the movie they said that if you go to that planet, every day there is 7 years on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
So I think every hour,
No, every
it was some sort of time increment that it would do that heartbeat. It would do the heartbeat, and that was 1 day on Earth, and there was a lot of them.
Every heartbeat
Yeah.
is one day on Earth.
What happened is they didn't know the waves were like gonna screw them over, and so when they landed, they ended up spending like 2 hours there, and like people like his dad had already died on Earth.
Oh.
And-
my
Oh, it was an
God.
hour with 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an hour with 7
So-
years.
And then like sorry, but when shut up, you
fuck you.
when they got off,
Hurry
they were,
up.
like freaking out, and they're like, "It's been decades."
There was another show
Yeah.
that was like that, but what I was gonna say earlier, you mentioned obelisk, and it reminded me of this video I just saw on YouTube, and I have no idea what it was. It was just an iceberg video, and it was the weirdest thing ever. It was called All Tomorrows: Future of Humanity.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen that?
They're really bizarre creatures.
Yeah, they're super weird.
it's-
You've probably seen it in your recommended. It's been on like everyone's recommended on
It's
YouTube.
about it's actually from 2006. That's weird. It's a speculative evolution and science fiction. What Wikipedia describes it as is inspired by a bunch of stuff. Let's see. It's following the colonization of Mars. A brief but catastrophic civil war takes place between Mars and Earth, and both planets make peace with each other. It's so crazy. Like, it's like humanity, Martians, and then there's like this weird, like, godlike being. It's kind of like Destiny almost in a way too, because it's like, you know how it's like the beacon or whatever, the traveler.
Yeah, the Traveler.
It's like it gave like every race powers, and it's cursed like certain races of humans and Martians.
Oh, so yeah, that's.
And
pretty
there's
much-
like horrifying one. What? Say oh no! You
Don't
can't
say that one.
word.
Don't say that one.
Censored.
But like, there's this one. It was like just a ball of
Fix your
flesh.
nuts.
It was just like the whole point of it was like nothing. It was just to torture people. It was just flesh cube, and that was
yeah,
flesh. You seen that one?
Cube. Yes.
And like, I don't know why I clicked on this video. I was like, this looks stupid. And I was like, this is still pretty weird. I don't know what to make of this, but you just reminded me of that.
Dude, just the word obelisk alone, does that not give off like the most ominous fucking feeling just to say that? Do you remember whatever happened to that big thing where people, was it like Ohio or something? They're like, they found an obelisk and then in a month it moved.
Promotion for a Netflix series.
That's what that was? I never saw like the ending of it.
Was it Cuties 2?
No, actually, I watched
It was
a
My
guy.
Little Pony,
I watched
actually.
a guy on YouTube.
That's all it was.
Really funny YouTuber. His channel's name is I Did a Thing.
Oh yeah,
I think I've heard of him.
Yeah, they did that to promote a show.
That's so fucked. I thought that was actually something happening.
Pardon my
Yeah,
French.
I was
ladies
really
and
hoping it
gentlemen,
was
but that's
Judgment
gay.
Day.
Because it was so wild. They're like, yeah, it's here, and it's like, it's moved. And like, people are like, there's no car tracks around or like anything, it's moved, and they're like, well, now it's over here. I cannot believe that just ended.
There's like news
promotion.
reports on it.
When they put one in the Grand Canyon, and people started going and looking at it.
In the Grand Canyon?
Yeah, it was like in Arizona
Dude,
or something.
if it was for like a promotional material, how did they even get permission to be like, yeah, let's shove that shit in the Grand Canyon?
It's Netflix, dude.
Oh, okay.
It's a desert. Like, who's gonna be like?
Well, I mean, if
I'm
it's
in
in
the desert.
the Grand Canyon's a state park.
Yeah.
It's like
So,
Like, or a national park,
Yeah, you can't
actually.
just walk in there.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can.
You can,
Actually,
because
no, you
there's not
can.
gonna be anyone
You
in
can
a
kayak
fucking
the
desert.
river.
Yeah, I know you can, but like, you still need to
Just
get,
carry
like,
an obelisk on a kayak, you're fine.
You don't even really have to get any real permission, to be honest with you.
Mm.
But I mean-
But you'd have to go through like a
Grand
gate,
Canyon.
wouldn't you?
Well, I mean,
No,
honestly,
that's how all state parks are. Yeah,
But
it's a state
another
park.
thing too, though, is like that would be unless you paid off the government, that would be defacing a federal property.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
The tourist areas around,
It's a
like to
fucking
look at the
hole in
Grand
the ground.
Canyon, I think that's
Yeah, but it's a
regulated.
long
But I
ass
think you
hole.
can just fucking walk off and
Hour
die or
long-ass
something.
hole in the
Yeah.
ground.
You
Ethan
guys
said it was a
would
hole in
eat
the ground and stuff.
It's not just a hole in the ground; it's a river.
Hour hole in the
I said it's a
Hour hole.
long ass hole in the ground.
They think meteor hit it, maybe.
Speaking of which, I would really like to go to the Grand Canyon, just because like
My brother.
it's literally a mile straight down.
I mean, I've been thinking about just filling it with water and giving it purpose one
Did
day.
you
so-
have
It
you ever
already
seen
has
that
water.
old illustration from like the 90s where supposedly, well, it was at the time in the 90s that like the whole human population could sit in the Grand Canyon and it wouldn't be full?
That's probably
Yeah.
right.
No.
Maybe back then, yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying back then. I know
Oh, yeah.
that's probably like massive, or like we're probably way bigger of a population by now.
It,
But
it probably went from what 4 billion to 7 billion, like,
you had to have
or
been a lot.
daggum near 8 billion now.
I think we're at
Okay.
8 billion.
Are we at
now,
it?
aren't we?
Daggum it, dude.
This is kind of a change of subject, but overpopulation is a myth. Running out of food isn't, because 50% of humans live on, like, 50% of them live on just 1% of land, like New York.
Yeah.
Think about
Right.
it. Dubai, all those cities.
China.
China.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think overpopulation is a myth. Because you look at China, like,
Yeah, but China's a communist country.
Well, I mean,
It
they don't.
is,
It's,
but-
the thing is they don't feed their people.
that too.
I mean, and
But they aren't dying out fast enough.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That-
Whoa.
That's not what I mean.
say that
Fucking
again, buddy.
Idiot. No, they're not dying out fast enough in order to be reproducing as fast as they do.
I mean, it could just be like
Because if
Soviet
they-
Russia, just plant a
And
fuck ton of
Because like, there's
potatoes.
so many
well,
people
also
in
they
China.
can't. I don't think they can get out of.
Well,
China.
then again, I guess like China's population is also attributed to not only their size but also just the other territories that they claim to own.
That is true.
Mm.
That is true.
God.
But
But that's not what I meant by it. I'm not censoring that.
No, it's okay. I hate.
you got to censor that one.
No, because
Actually, I
have you
think
seen what they do to dogs?
Oh, that
Oh,
is true.
yeah.
Yeah.
The videos. I hate them. I don't care. Maybe I am racist, but I don't care. They
To be fair,
deserve
they did
every
make the
bit of
crime.
it. They
Leave that in. No, no.
they deserve every bit of
No, we're concerned.
it. Every Chinese steel worker that got it.
Did you just watch live leaks
no.
and laugh?
Yes.
Oh
Do you know why they're quotations like bad drivers.
Why?
They're not. Their roads are so bad, and they're so lazy. I'll get to the lazy part in a second because that just sounds really racist. But they don't report them, and if they do, they don't fix them because
I think it's just because they're busy, honestly. Because it's a busy lifestyle and all. Because you have to work every day.
You're on a
life.
set schedule.
I mean,
yeah, because you have social credit to worry about.
Yeah.
Like if you sneeze on someone, you're probably getting minus 100 social credit. My God.
Oh yeah.
You don't wear your mask one
Well,
time.
have you seen their
It's
roads?
like it's like they live in like some cyberpunk universe.
They don't have
made
like
of
road
hats.
signs or lights.
Mhm.
It's just a big ass road, and everyone is supposed to cram their cars past each other and not hit anybody.
Yo, speaking of roads and driving, can we talk about how India is one of the lowest like crash rates in the world?
Because
Well,
they
have you
have
seen their
cars.
cars?
Well, yeah, I'm just
That'll
saying.
happen
Like,
when you
the
only
amount
have
of
dirt
people.
roads and people who can't afford cars.
No, you'd be surprised. Like the bigger cities in India,
Right.
it's insane.
Yeah, like the videos of like the people who live in like the small tribes out in
Yeah,
like,
you're-
India, that's
you're
different.
talking
There is
about
a
that.
giant city.
I'm talking about like the
There.
quote unquote cities of straight gray
That's
apartment
fair.
buildings that have nothing in them.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair.
They're good. I'd say they're good drivers.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't say a race matters how you drive. I'd say it matters the country you're in.
Public restrooms aren't really a thing in China because, well, they are, but they don't have toilet paper.
Yeah, you told me because they keep
if-
stealing it.
If
I
toilet
remember
paper,
you told me that a long time
if it's
ago.
like for the public, people
Don't
are
know
like,
if that's true or
oh,
not.
it's free toilet paper.
yeah, they just
Right.
take it.
Uh-huh.
It's like people taking the stuff from school's absolute devious lick,
And
boys.
they
Is that true though?
they
or
put
you-
like machines to regulate the toilet paper.
Is that true
and
though?
they-
Is that true though?
That
Like,
they
are you
snatched
telling a big fib? Big fib? Because you
Another one. I actually watched. They're like vloggers, like two like Europeans that moved to China and make a living there. They just talk about how shitty it is, and they have to be really careful actually.
Well, yeah, you
Right,
can't.
they monitor that stuff.
Holy, they're saying that shit in China.
Didn't they? They have to make like
they've
certain
gotten
video
the shit
games.
beat out of them by
Yeah, did you hear about
What?
their?
cops.
Is that true?
Yeah, I forget their name, but
I
don't know.
love Beijing.
I don't want to steal Chris's thunder, but I'm pretty sure what you're about to say. Did you hear about their curfew that they have? Video games.
That
get,
was
like,
there's something like that. I was gonna
video
say
games
something.
get cut off at a certain time.
All the servers, yeah.
Night night.
Dude, you know what's bad about that? League of Legends over half of their, over half their player base is Chinese.
Mhm.
Like the people love that over
Yeah.
there. But they have been suffering horribly. There's like a graph posted of like the time and like how busy, or I guess like how populated like all the league servers are. They've got like EU, the NA, the what's it called? The Oceanic.
Yeah, Oceanic.
Oceanic, and then like
China.
Asia, the Asian.
Yeah.
I don't remember what they call it.
It's probably the
Asia
Asia, the Asia server.
Yeah, and it's just like the European is like pretty steady through the whole way. NA is slow at like the beginning, but at nighttime it skyrockets.
cranks, yeah.
Dude, in China, once it hits like nighttime on that graph, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
There's
they
like
cut it.
it's like 10, dude. Like somehow like 10 people are still going,
Yeah.
and like that's it.
Now.
It's so wild.
You have to become a hacker to play League now, just to hack
the 10 people are
governments.
political leaders.
Probably.
Winnie
I
Winnie
don't
the
know.
Pooh's just coming on.
Yeah, if you're from China,
Apologies.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say
Get
something
out.
Blow
like
your
that.
brains out.
Get out. Get.
I was gonna say something like that, but they have to like certain video game companies like Minecraft. I was just thinking about Minecraft. They have
You
to.
always think about
I do. I love Minecraft, dude. Love Minecraft. Anyway, they had to make a specific. They had to make the literal like. They had to call it the Chinese version of that game.
Oh yeah.
Like because of certain like little bits, looks like too much like blood or
Yeah.
looks like too much like a bullet, and they had to do that thing for like they had to do certain things for Call of Duty for people who play Call of Duty
Dude,
in
you know
China.
how many games don't make it to like China that
Mhm.
come out? Like games that we've played. If you were to go over there, they'd probably like never heard of them.
I've heard Chinese Call of Duty is actually really good.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh?
very good. Like it's a totally different game.
Yeah, it has to be.
Japanese
Shit,
Rocket
that's true.
League.
All like the anti-communist propaganda in Call of Duty. What the fuck is it there?
Totally new maps.
And everything, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Speaking of like different regions and their games, the Japanese. I love playing Rocket League too. Ethan, you know this.
Yeah.
He's using Ethan's Xbox to do it.
Yeah, for right now anyway. I was gonna say the Japanese Rocket League, like the entire like starting screen is just different.
Yeah.
Like the garage in it, everything's different, and it's so much cleaner than the just everywhere else version.
It kind of actually blows my mind, like, because like Ethan and I want to make like video games for a living.
Yeah.
It really blows my mind how like in certain countries you have to be careful because in Apex it's probably fallen off a little bit now. I haven't kept up with it much, but a couple of seasons ago they started doing character interactions just try to like promote their lore and really get people going on it because people love that shit. In all honesty, I do too because the characters have personality. It's good to give them interactions with each other.
Gibraltar.
Minus Gibraltar. He doesn't even say anything, but anyway, they started like a thing with like Crypto, Watson, and Caustic, like the biggest like sciencey nerd people of the group. They had like this whole falling out struggle thing. There was a line where Caustic would call Crypto a rat every time he would prefer to him. Like he'd pick up something, he'd say thank you in Korean. I don't know how you say it. And then Caustic would just be like, as you were, you rat. They had to remove every line, which was probably about 10 of them, where Caustic referred to him as a rat, because it was somewhere close to India, calling someone a rat, you can be put to death for calling people that. Like it was somewhere close to there. It's like one of the most major offenses of that country, and they had to block it. They're like, you can't play this game now. Like when they heard that. And they were like, oh God. Like, and like to keep like all their player base as possible, they had to just remove the line straight up.
Wow.
And pretty much like change his personality almost. Like
call him a weasel.
So in
that's
Thailand,
somewhere else. It's somewhere like that.
the amount of weed, like
It's a great way to start a conversation, brother.
it's like a quarter of a gram, which is what would be left on you accidentally.
Mm-hmm.
Any more than that, death by hanging.
Really?
Thailand.
Oh,
I forgot Thailand is very like I don't want to say barbaric, but like they still do like the old like
yeah. Old
like,
punishments.
Traditional.
cut your
It's
fucking hands off for
traditionalist.
stealing. Yes.
Eye for an eye type shit.
Yes. The fucking Hammurabi code. Like
Yes.
I don't get how these countries exist, dude. Like honestly,
Man, they making
I
it.
just they do, but like
You see how the United States is right now.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck,
How the
that's
fuck are
true.
we making it? Literally anybody could like move in, no matter how
Yeah.
small they are, and be like, "Oh, we're taking your country," and like,
Well, not that. I'm just saying.
Joe Biden would just say, "Get you some chocolate
ice cream."
chocolate. Like, 2 scoops.
And then fall up the stairs as he's walking in the White House.
Could you imagine? Can you imagine being a fucking late night show host and getting pissed off at a president getting 2 scoops of ice cream, and then a new president walks in and you're like, "I love ice cream. I like Joe Biden."
Anyway,
And he does the exact. No, this is
no, we're not doing politics.
This isn't politics.
I like politics.
This
They're fun.
isn't even politics. This is fucking old people ruining like our lives. This isn't even politics. Dude.
That is true. The previous generation did kind of fuck shit up.
The new generation is fucking shit.
Well, no, the old
Every generation is fucking
the old
stupid because
generation-
humanity is constantly devolving. That's just how humans are.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying the old generation fucked up the housing market. This generation just fucked up the whole economy.
Our generation fucked up morality.
Yeah.
If there isn't a different president next election, then it's rigged, and they're all.
We can't leave that. That's like it's a
Ron
threat.
helping me out.
Uh,
I got straps for all y'all.
oh, okay.
You're just gonna have to cut that, bro. Like, but anyway,
Redacted.
Penis.
Criminal.
We're back from whatever the fuck Jakey just.
We are back from our Chinese re-education camp, and we have learned that Joe
I
Biden
love
is
Valorant. I love Valorant.
I spend
The
all
Riot
of my money.
client, the Riot client launcher is actually really good, and you should not worry about it.
Video game client launchers are an amazing concept, and I really want to spend my money on them. I hate that shit. I
Don't
wish.
lie.
Have you seen the only video game in North Korea?
What?
It's that driving simulator. That's awful.
I was gonna say, Chris reminded me of something of like, just like weird stuff they have in foreign countries.
It's kind of racist, dude.
What?
It's kind of racist.
How's that racist? It's weird stuff they have in foreign countries. I mean, compared. Well, I guess I'm a fish
And
out of
Chris's
water.
brown skin makes you think that.
What he said earlier. I'm the Mexican of the group. Funny joke. Great, love
We
it.
can't keep any of this in. We're gonna. Have to
Yeah, we
restart.
can. We can keep that in. That's fine.
That's
We're
fine.
gonna have to restart. How
An hour
long?
in.
An hour in. God
No, but like,
knows.
there's only one operating system in North Korea, and it's called Red Star OS. And it's just a bootleg of Linux and Windows and Mac mixed together, and it's shit.
Oh my
It
god.
is absolutely shit. Mudahar, Some Ordinary Gamer. I love his YouTube channel. He was going over it, like showing it off and everything, and it's just, it's so stupid. Like it's like such a bare bones operating system. It's like oppression. The operating.
Well, I mean, that's the word of the country, though.
Right.
Wait, so what do you mean by they only play one video game?
It's like
It's the only like.
It's a
legally
really
passed one.
shitty driving simulator. Like,
if
it is
if
bad.
you have money and you live in North Korea, you get to do fun stuff. If you don't, you die.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
And
Did you know?
Fun stuff. Living.
Did you know that it is illegal to not take a full, has to be a full body picture of Kim Jong Un?
Yeah.
That is wild.
Also,
Anything that you could possibly use to slander
Kim-
him in any way that
Kim-
they could possibly think of, they're like, nope.
Kim
They'll confiscate
Jong-un
cameras and
Il-
shit.
was it Il the first one?
Yeah,
Il was his.
Yeah.
Kim Jong Il was a very big film buff, and he's had countless directors. He's kidnapped countless directors from South Korea and moved them to North Korea. He lets them go.
Really?
Look,
Oh, okay.
he let them go, luckily, but he's made like really shitty movies with them. I really want to watch some, but like it's basically just propaganda.
Yeah.
And there's a North Korean website you can visit, and you can actually buy North Korean stuff.
Really?
Yes, I don't know how.
It's just potatoes in a box.
No, it's like
only
the
money
movies
they
and
get.
stuff. There's one cartoon I think in North Korea, and it was propaganda too, of course.
Yeah.
And it was like a bunch of birds murdering each other. I think.
What?
I don't know. I don't know if that's true, but like, I think it was something like that. It was birds or it was something. But
Dude,
it
you
was
just
crazy.
reminded me of that meme where it's like one shot at life, North Korean. Like, those like memes.
Dude, you look on Google Earth and
The
you
red
look
light
around.
fucks it.
The top one, right underneath. You gotta point
Top
it
left.
towards that box in the corner.
I like
Man
teal.
watches porn.
Is that
It's a little bright. It is a little bright. We've been
Red.
sitting in the dark for a hot minute.
Give me that.
Red was making me sweaty.
Red. You mean orange was making me
We're
sweat?
playing with LED lights like 12-year-olds.
Man watches porn
Ah.
and gets naked.
Thank you for laughing at that. I still love
I
that
tried
video.
to say it like 8 times.
God.
If the joke doesn't go through the first time, just
Say it 4 more times.
Yeah,
It'll be
saying
fine.
Keep saying it, and then eventually you'll know it worked when somebody repeats it with you.
It's
Okay,
true, would you do that?
since we're all a bunch of
North
fucking
Koreans.
weebs here, have you guys seen the newer episodes of Bordeaux?
Yeah.
No.
It's
No.
getting fucking awesome. Like, holy shit. I don't like Bordeaux whatsoever. I hate it. But
Yeah.
it's insane. Like,
I should also probably say that like our last episode we did, Jakey, 40-minute like Naruto segment. Like we
Yeah.
did not mean to carry that on that long, but
Oh,
the
man.
And we're not going to this time.
No.
no. I was just
gonna
saying.
say,
Yeah,
Right.
like Chris started it, which I thought was funny because like Chris
I
of
love
all
Naruto.
people to start
Jakey's
it.
going to be completely in the lost.
I've
episode.
seen JoJo and Full Metal Alchemist, and everything else is gay to me.
He's seen the
Cowboy
real
Bebop
one.
is pretty good.
No, yeah, that's cool. And I'm probably gonna watch Berserk.
I will say,
I need to
Full
watch
Metal
it.
Alchemist, dude. I need to watch Brotherhood
Oh.
because I watched the first one first, but everybody's like Brotherhood is where it smacks. Did you watch just Brotherhood or did you watch like the whole series? Do you even remember?
I watched like the first like whole one, like
Yeah.
all the way through.
I need to watch it again. I just remember
Dude,
catching it on
half
Adult
of
Swim.
Brotherhood.
Me and Jakey would have like understanding conversations about it like a long time ago when it used to come on Adult Swim. Like when it first came on, I'm like, I go up, dude, did you see Full Metal Alchemist last night? Because I know I didn't. Because like I know neither of us really did. Because even if we were up at that time, we wouldn't have had enough like
mental like
capacity to remember it.
There, yeah.
And we were probably too tired to even.
Did you guys just ever like wake up in like what the second, third, fourth grade and just be like, yeah, I'm conscious?
Yeah,
you just had like that moment of realization.
You just look in the mirror and you're just like,
dang, I'm human.
That's me.
I think I really gained my consciousness around like.
I'm gonna say like fifth grade.
I think mine was late, yeah.
Because
grade.
I moved and I was like,
the first time you ever have that like out of body like thought.
Yeah.
In my mind, it's like you're conscious. Like beyond that, sometimes like
that's your point of innocence gone.
Sometimes it'll happen to me. Like I'll just like drift off into space and I'll look at like my mom and dad. And I'm like, those are my parents.
Yes.
You know what's really?
It's like the weirdest thought ever. It's like.
He caned me out.
Shout out my moms.
Giving me out
Shout out my dads. Anyway,
for giving it to my moms.
I was gonna say, like a weird thing too is like that coming of age feeling when you realize that yes, your parents are just people too.
Dude,
I guess that's what it is.
I think what hit me one day,
realizing people are real.
I can't touch the grass. I ate it all. But I think what happened to me that one day was like, I think I like dreamt of my parents, but like they didn't look right in my dream or like to my brain. Like when I woke up, I was like, no, that's not what they look like. In my mind, I was like, they look like this, and I'm sitting there like envisioning them. And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what they look like. And then like I go downstairs and like I look at my mom and she's like talking to me, and I'm literally just staring because in my mind I'm like.
That's not it.
Like
right?
That's not what I envisioned for some reason. Even though I've seen my mom like every day of my life, I just like looking at her. I was like, "That's not right." And then like from that point on, like you know that meme where it's like, "Do you choose to remain ignorant?" Like, no.
That's like
what I didn't know.
What really got it for me was like my mom was telling me a story of when she was a child, and I was like, I did the same like kind of stuff. Like we used to walk to the store, get snacks, stuff like that, go back home, watch TV, stuff like that.
Kill people.
Had to be home before the street light was on, stuff like that, Just realizing that your parents are humans too, and they have done stuff in the past that you are doing at this exact moment,
That always happened at like the dinner table, somebody would mention something they were doing, and it would always be like,
it'd just be like, wait. What?
I feel sometimes like I'll find stuff out about my parents and I'm like, oh.
That's always fun.
Not to bring up like sad shit, but realizing like for the first time that your parents like have lied to you. Like
yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And
especially about like for their struggle of raising you or something like that.
I'll be completely honest. I don't think I've ever really had that hard happen to me because like
it's different when you're adopted.
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah, I bet it is.
You don't look like either of your parents.
You're forgetting. You're forgetting there, Jake.
Yeah, I'm adopted.
Very important.
Yeah. I'm adopted.
Dude, I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure I brought this joke up already once on the podcast, but my brother Joe would do that all the time, like in public. Whenever he would be mentioning that like joke to somebody, he'd always bring like a joke up where he ran up to me one day and he was like, "Did you get all your adopteds?" And I was like, "The fuck are you? What's adopted?" And he was like, "You are!" And he like ran away. He would tell people that story like while I'm there. And
you fake?
I fake it every time. Every time he tells somebody that story, they never laugh because they're like, "Man, I'd feel bad for laughing." Every time he tells somebody that story, if I'm nearby, I'm like, "I thought you were joking." Like I try to be like genuine, like, "Was that not? I thought you were kidding." And like I'll literally just sit there and be like, "When were you gonna tell me this?" And like act like I'm having like a
start running out, start crying, like.
Oh god.
I don't know, but like lying, I don't know, because like I guess I've always just been paranoid, because like I've just been like,
same.
You're lying to me.
Yeah. Well, another thing too is like when your parents are like, let's just say, just out of the blue, they want to talk about like what you need to do at like their like death, like at their funeral, stuff like
Mortality
that.
is like
and then you're like,
I can't deal with that still.
In like the back of your mind, there's like, "Is there something you need to tell me?" Like, something going on.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
Yeah,
my parents could probably have lied to me about anything, and I wouldn't have cared because I still love
I don't
them.
think my parents have ever like admitted to me that they've lied about something, and I've probably like put two and two together and be like, that
Yeah.
wasn't the whole truth. But
I think
I've
the
forgotten
most
now,
they've
so-
Yeah, I
ever
mean,
lied
it
to me
doesn't
was
really-
that I was adopted, but I think no, probably like Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny or something.
Well,
like
that-
I
That's
remember
child stuff, though.
yeah, but
that's,
like that's probably like the most I've ever really been lied to.
Ethan, the tooth fairy's not real, okay?
What?
With the quarter
Give me your teeth.
Mom, you have some fucking answers.
So like back to like the being a kid and like realizing that you're like a human.
Yeah.
I was in pre-K. I remember vividly.
You looked at me.
She asked my name. I knew my name.
That's
I
when-
had no idea what a name was, and so I was like, I don't know.
You had an
And she was
internal
like-
crisis. You had a
she's like,
philosophical. Like,
She's like, "Are you stupid?" And like, I'm like, I have no idea what my name is. And
she said, "Are you stupid?" She actually said that.
I know, but like, she's like, "You don't know what your name is." And I'm like, I really don't. And I'm just like so confused, like, cause like, it's pre-K, like.
Right. But like you knew your name, you just
Yeah.
You
like,
probably
was
had a panic. You probably were panicking because, like, I guess it was
an
like,
adult speaking to you. It's
Yeah.
like,
and that
Especially when
like
they're that
people didn't
young.
refer to you back then, right? Because like you weren't used to being referred to.
I was-
Is that it?
Hey,
I mean,
little
not-
shit.
yeah.
Like-
Oh, not like that, Chris.
I was used to Jakey,
Oh,
Yeah.
and no, I really didn't know what her name was.
How long was it before you like realized that like that was my name?
Well, I mean, I learned that day what a name was.
They got it out of me one way. or the
Yeah.
other.
Dude, my kindergarten teacher hated me, and I have no idea why.
Terry.
Yeah.
It's Terry. Yeah. Bitch.
Yeah.
By the
Yeah,
way,
I-
fuck you.
For real. She used to put me in the corner all the time, and I would just be... The first day of school, like, I was talking to Jacob's... Another Jacob.
Jacob redacted.
Redacted.
It's so hard not to say his
Yes,
last
it
name.
Jacob
is.
S.
That's what we
Yeah.
call him.
We literally call him by his last
Yeah.
name.
Oh, it could have just said that. Now it's
Yeah.
going to be too sussy.
Sussy Bowles. Jacob Sussy. That's his name.
Sussy, so Jay Sussy, the first day of
Jay
the-
Sussy.
That's what I'm going to refer to him as, I don't care.
God.
Anyway, yeah.
I was like, I guess there was like a board game thing, which we never played, by the way, so I don't know why the fuck she had board games in her fucking kindergarten classroom when we weren't gonna do shit
To
fun.
look good.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
But like, I got them out. I just started like messing around because I didn't know any better, you know. I was like, dude, look at this! I've never played this. Where it was like shoots and ladders or something. This looks really cool. He's like, yeah, I think I played that or whatever. Jay Sussy said. I don't know what he said.
We don't.
Like he remembers this too to this day,
Oh, he has
Yeah.
a photographic memory.
Yes.
and I immediately got in
Valedictorian.
trouble for it, and I have no idea
You know
why.
what sucks? We didn't have, or at least I didn't have the same kindergarten teacher with you all.
Oh, I don't think we've talked about it, but me and Dom used to fucking hate each other back in the day.
Well, that I can explain, and I know I've explained it like before
No,
to Ethan.
I know, but it's just funny to think about.
I'd
'cause,
like to
I
hear
know.
this. I didn't.
He's
know.
like Dom is like a brother to me now.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
dude.
And like-
all of us.
And like, yeah, all of us, I'd say. Are
Not
like
me.
brothers. Yeah,
What do you
you're
mean?
adopted.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
clearly.
Our brown friend.
Yeah.
Our brown friend.
Token Mexican,
Yeah,
baby.
your funny brown friend.
See,
Yeah, that
you
guy.
couldn't even been a smart Indian. You had to be a.
Okay.
Stupid, lazy, wet.
Okay. Two of those are right. The stupid. Right. The lazy. No. Listen, motherfucker. I'll get on that roof and I'll put that roof up. I'll put that roof
So
up.
anyway,
How long does it take you?
Me and
30 minutes.
Me and,
Dog, this man's house, this like 40,000 square foot house, shit you not, 30 minutes, done.
He's got something to prove. I'm sorry, Chris. I don't
Oh, you
mean
good,
like
you
My
good,
parents
brother.
just walk in here, they're like, for real? They just hand you a ladder.
Like they go buy the shingles, they're back in like 30 minutes. I'm like,
They'd be like, Earth go
All right.
hard. Damn, Earth go hard. Damn, Earth go hard. Or is it
have the
just
roof done
another
in 30
Mexican?
minutes. Have the roof done in 30
Oh,
minutes,
man.
come in.
What were you gonna say about the?
we used to hate each other.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot.
Me and Jake
Used
because
to.
I can't fucking stand you. Me and Jakey, we both decided, since we kind of wanted to think as a hive mind, because we wanted to watch each other's
Because we played Halo.
Because we played Halo, because we knew what Halo was. No one else could get on our level except for Noah.
Dude, I still think that's
Which I'll have to bring up Noah later. Later
I
on.
miss him.
But yes, I need to find that man.
Noah,
and
if
get
you're out
him.
there listening.
Later. Hang on. I want to wait for
kiss
my
right
Noah
on
to
the
come
teeth.
home video told.
Your mixtape.
Me and Jakey wanted to actively try to bully you.
Really?
Yes.
My memory's shit. so I
Except,
don't-
we failed because we were fucking stupid. We still kind of are.
Haha, stinky poo poo head, huh?
We would
Do you guys
say
remember what you tried to
stupid
do?
Stuff.
You guys remember like what you tried to do? Because I honestly want to know. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. It was like kind of low blows.
Yeah, really. It was all talking. I don't think we ever actually like smacked you.
Well, I didn't
no, we
expect
didn't.
it.
We never. Yeah, we never came up and smacked your ass or anything like that. But like,
played with your butt.
Whoa.
we could have.
Oh,
We could have. Just. Keep your
I
mouth
have the
shut.
memory of that. I lied about my shitting.
I know. It was
And now I've got this on tape. You
No,
fuckers are
but-
busted. Go ahead, Facebook a shot.
Yeah.
It won't. You never.
Hey, that's my saying.
Oh man, I feel bad about it though.
Dude, I feel bad about bullying Ethan back then.
Okay, we can all feel bad because Tanner.
Me and Jakey.
Oh,
I
we
work with
all
Tanner.
You do?
Yeah.
I didn't know
He's
that.
got a mad mullet, dude.
Oh,
Wait, you work with him?
Yes.
How? How is he still alive?
town?
I guess he didn't kill himself.
We went to school with that boy for
He
a
moved,
while.
bro.
Yes. I honestly, looking back on
man.
that, I feel horrible for that. Like,
Yeah,
And
I
we all
don't
remember
should.
shit.
It's just-
I talked to him about it. He does not remember.
Really?
that's good at least. I'm glad it hasn't like fucking traumatized
Maybe
me.
that's like
Because
the first
honestly,
thing you
if he
should-
were to walk up to me and just clonk the shit out of me and be like, "My name's Tanner," I'd be
I
like,
wouldn't blame
"Oh."
you if you do.
I would literally turn and be like, "You want to hit this side next?" Like, because dude,
What all did y'all do? I'm not. I didn't go to
You
school
weren't
with
there
y'all. Yeah, I
this
didn't go to
time,
school with y'all.
We didn't.
We would make him cry.
at the
I don't-
time,
I
I just
don't
thought
like-
he was weird. Like,
Because he would just do the stupidest shit, and we'd be like, "Stop being a fucking idiot."
at like
Me
2
and
years
Jason
Eat the
old.
lead chips off the
Me
freaking
and Jakey,
school
yeah.
bus. Like,
I still feel bad about this. This is probably the evilest thing I did. But me and Jakey fucking battering him around our shoulders, like making him into, like smash him in the wall.
speaking of bullying, y'all remember when we used to bully the living crap out of Aaron?
Aaron,
Oh,
yeah.
We didn't bully
Yeah.
Aaron that hard, did we?
No, we
Oh, yeah, we
I did.
I can't remember if I did.
I think we all it was all like a joke.
Yeah,
Mm.
it was
But,
more
like-
like the jock side of
No,
like, bullying
yeah.
and people that played sports with him too. But
Yeah. Yeah, no, we all. I did personally. We used to bully Aaron so bad.
God, I just really want to say the reason that like I quote unquote hated Ethan. And like Ethan had every right to like hate me back because I'm sure I just said
You
like,
started
nothing but
it. You
hurtful
started.
shit. The
I
thing
used to
was-
be a nice, gentle boy, and then school changed me.
This is the start of the end of a friendship.
Yeah.
Friendship ended with
Everybody
dog.
brace yourself.
Friendship
It
canceled.
was just because I went to school with my brother for a long time.
Which one?
I won't disclose which one. Maybe later. I
Okay,
don't
you
know.
tell me after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, I, mean,
I didn't know.
I might say it later down the road, and
Okay.
if I do, like, fuck it. Who
That's
cares?
fair. Yeah.
But my brother was like super into bullying people. Like
I know which one you're
crazy.
talking about.
Yes, of course he
It's
did.
pretty easy to tell
Yeah, no,
because we were
yeah.
in school with him.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, see that kid over there?" And I was like, "Yeah, shoulder brother," like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Because like I literally just fought with my brother everywhere. He was like, "Fuck that kid," and I was like, "What does that mean?" And he goes, "He's stupid."
Grab his ass,
Yeah.
start ripping,
Ran him.
and
Like,
don't stop. And then we were best friends for life.
Fast forward a couple years, and Ethan doesn't remember. He had a lot
Can
of
we get these to
lot
like
of
fade in
counseling.
and out?
I still
Different
chatted.
colors.
Maybe there's a way to.
I got you.
I don't know if it's slow enough though for it to
No, it
actually
is.
vibe, but it might.
It
be.
is.
No,
Hang
but
on. Not
continue.
that
Oh
fast.
yeah, not that.
Not
one.
that fast.
Oh my god.
Epileptic.
Yeah.
There we go.
But yeah, no, my brother was just like bully that kid. And I'm like, how you do that? And he's like, call him names. Call him stinky. Like, shit like that. So I was like, okay. Because, like, I was like, oh, my brother's telling me to do something, you know. So I was like, he knows best.
He's cool, yeah. Like,
yeah. He's not cool. No, I'm just kidding.
You remember what my reaction was when you...
No, I just remember, I kind of, like, remember your face, just, like, me, like, walking up to you. And I remember, like, you just being, like a smile with, like, an insta frown, just being like, I don't even know who this person is. Like, I just walked up to you and I was like, you're stinky. And you're like, that's not nice. I honestly don't remember.
I want to
but
say,
I'm sure that's what happened.
I don't think I ever really got bullied in school.
I don't
Like,
think so.
personally, because, like...
You were too much of a high risk factor.
You were the new kid.
Oh, no, it wasn't even that. It
No,
was
he's
just
a high
like...
risk factor. He's
what
a
do you-
minority.
Well, that and the fact of, like, I just rolled with the punches. I really didn't care what you
Honestly,
said.
you was
to me.
that fucking
That was
kid,
honestly
Chris.
what it was.
In all
I might have to
honesty.
censor that. No, you called him
No, that's
you
fine.
called him like two different racial slurs.
Like, I just kind of rolled with the punches. Like, when the Mexican thing... I think you started the Mexican thing, I want to say.
Probably.
Probably.
I was bad back
I think
then.
it was Trevor.
It might... No, it was Trevor. It was Trevor, because he got kicked off of Xbox for calling someone the N-word.
Of course.
Xbox account just gone.
Oh, yeah. Several. What do you
Yeah.
Not just
Several.
one.
Jakey had
several.
to get an entirely new Xbox account because it was originally called Zyklon B12. And apparently that's not...
No,
is that-
Zyklon B 1940, like whatever the
It
it
was-
was used.
I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm like, how can I be low key like racist? And like, I
think
would play,
it's stupid that they
racist,
can-
but they have to use their brain.
I would
to
play
realize
For
that.
Honor and make my emblem like a swastika, and that's what kicked it off. It's like a
Yeah.
I do remember one day at our little pool parties we got screamed at for a national holiday that happened in recent days.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's just
How
say
many
this
days
man
has it been from
Jakey,
that?
2 days.
this man Jakey has
Well, it's 1 o'clock in the morning.
he
now,
jumped
so-
off. He said this is what I call this specific date at this specific time
It's
at
been-
this specific place.
It's been 3 days. I'd say we could probably.
I'm
make
not.
the joke.
Just out of pure
No,
patriotic,
okay.
pure patriotic
Everyone
me
say
being
no,
a
we
good
will.
American flag
I
abiding
will
person.
say though, looking back,
It
on
was
that,
hilarious.
It's still fucking hilarious.
see, I didn't hear it.
No,
was in the
I
water.
thought it was the funny part because the lifeguard. It wasn't the funny part that he said it because I'm just me. Y'all know
Yeah.
how I am.
Wait,
But,
you said this right?
No,
Jakey
Jakey
did?
said
Jakey
that.
did.
Yeah, I was on the.
But
Remember, he's like, I call this one, and then like he jumped and started screaming.
Oh, God.
what I thought was the
Specific
funny
date.
part because I was just as bad as he was back then.
I can envision it in my mind.
He was screaming too.
He can't.
remember that.
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
I probably do.
But I thought it was the funny part because the lifeguard screamed at us. She was like, "You can't say that!"
Yeah, no.
And I was like, I was at the time, like I said back then, I was just as bad as Jakey was, and I was laughing. Like I feel
We were
like
all
looking
laughing.
back at it, I was
Was I
laughing
there?
so hard.
Yeah.
Yes,
Was I
you
in
were.
trouble?
somewhere.
The thing was, Jakey yelled it so loud because we were literally on the opposite
Yes.
end of the pool. And like we were trying to like watch him like climb up there. And he's like, I call this one the, and you just took like a full rainbow, twisted like half your body, and then started flailing and screaming like as wildly as you could.
It was painful, but like I
Yeah.
was-
It was worth
Dude,
it.
it was so.
Gotta
funny.
commit to the bit, man. Like,
Yeah.
got to see it through, my boy. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
I'm
don't know who
fairly
that
certain-
lifeguard was.
I
I'm
was
fairly
underwater.
certain I can say what I want, actually. I kind of earned to be here right now.
I'm 13.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, no, we were all like stupid kids. At
I
that
was
point,
born
like-
after it happened. What the fuck are you gonna do?
Jakey's like, the road to my house is right there. I can just walk away.
Yeah, like
For real.
speaking of the pool parties, I remember. I'm gonna say this about pool parties.
Pissing in the
real quick
pool?
About pool parties. No, no, that was only you. Anyway,
Yeah, don't think we didn't fucking know.
water got real warm
Because
around
only back in
you.
the day, I'd only piss when Dom got in the pool.
Anyway,
Just so it ruined for him.
anyway,
Duck your head under a piss. I was looking at your face.
Can't wait to piss on this.
Water sports
It's
in
just all-
water.
It's like all of us standing in the corner, and Ethan just goes, so you guys want to do an underwater hold your breath
Y'all taste something funny.
The whole time, Ethan's like, I'm gonna count how long they're under by how long this piss takes. The whole time.
Oh, you guys lasted 2 minutes. What do you mean? We're only down there for 30 seconds. Oops.
Was Ethan just like flexing on us, kissing? Like,
Dude, now I'm questioning. I don't want to get in our pool in general because of little kids pissing in it, but...
No, I never actually pissed.
Okay.
Oh my, did you guys actually believe that? Good, because it was true. But, like, I didn't do it.
everybody pisses in the pool.
Yeah, it happens.
What? That's
But
nasty. Don't piss in the
You
pool.
piss in the pool.
Only Spanish.
You piss in the pool.
Only,
Whoa! Anyway.
Yeah,
I
well,
want to say that they're very healthy for our society.
Anyway,
Yeah, Chris.
back to it.
Jakey's gonna leave.
Speaking of the
No, it's okay.
trying to tell a story.
I don't care. No, go.
But we were having a pool party, and me being the good little kid I was, I actually tried to trip Jacob's brother,
Oh,
and I got in school suspension for it.
You trying to trip Jeffrey?
Yeah, but the thing was, I didn't get any pool time taken away because they messed up and scheduled me down there for like 2 classes
They
instead of
didn't.
the 2
Fuck, they
pools.
certainly
Go to
didn't
the
fuck up.
pool.
what
I still got to go to the
happened.
pool, but here's the funny part. I was walking over there, right, by myself, little 13-year-old kid, no super. I could have left if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But about that time, shit you not, hear a, right? And I get to, I didn't know what it was. I thought, so we live in Redneckville, so guns,
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, whatever. So I just keep walking to the pool, and I get there, and I see Aaron, just red,
Oh,
all the way down.
Aaron's legendary buster, dude.
Yes,
It was because Trevor busted his stomach
Yes.
so red that like it hurt for him to like touch it and like wear his.
And we all slapped it.
Yeah, every time.
Dude, and Aaron
Oh,
felt like
that's all I do. Let
genuinely
me see.
bad. And Aaron was like, dude, honestly, I think I could cause something worse. And we were all like, the fuck do you mean, Aaron?
He
And
fucking
he
planked
jumped
straight off the hideout.
Spread eagle, plank into spread eagle like a starfish. Perfectly.
Flat, dude.
Flat. It
Flat.
was so loud that we were like,
I heard it in the school
I
parking
remember the
lot.
lifeguard like looked at us
He-
and like, why didn't you stop him? Like, cause he was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it was like the line cut off too.
Yeah.
Like it was literally just half of the front half of his body was just red.
Dude, when
bad.
he got out, he was just like.
Wasn't it to the point of like he couldn't walk right? Like
Yes.
because where it, like he flattened his feet out? Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. He didn't show it, but his nuts got bent.
Yes.
Like, his nuts were-
Like,
That dropped him, one or the other.
That's probably why I couldn't walk, in all honesty, dude. Like, honestly.
That or they just dropped doing that.
he's sterile now.
Dude, like he did that at like the beginning, and like he didn't swim for the rest of that day. I
Yes.
remember that, and everyone would walk past him and be like, "You good?" And he would just be like in like that recliner chair, like.
He had the towels all over him, looked like he was in a full body cast.
Yeah.
That was back when he had his glasses too, bro. That was back when he had his glasses too, bro.
Oh my god.
Who was it who lost their glasses?
I lost like 4
Remember
pairs
that?
but under there.
Goggles.
No, just glasses,
Like actual
sunglasses.
glasses.
Because I'd forget I had them on like on my head or something or on my eyes,
Someone we knew, they were like, "You can get in the pool with your glasses. It's easy." And like they went in the water,
Trevor.
came up without them, and we're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It was
"Uh-oh."
Trevor.
Yeah, it was
It
because
was
we
Trevor.
spent like 30 minutes looking for them.
He was like,
just
dude,
for
those are
somebody
like
to step
$40
on.
glasses. Yeah.
Well, he also wore Yeezys.
Yeah.
to-
This man bought Yeezys just to flex on a bunch of 7th
and
graders.
they were fake.
No, they were real.
Oh,
they were
okay,
actually
good.
real because he did show me the receipt. He showed me the order and all that because I used to be a big
I actually felt bad because just for the joke, because I'd seen like the memes where it's like somebody trying to flex on you with Yeezys, step on him. So I did because he
Oh, yeah.
came to school in Yeezys, and
This
the
is
first thing
back-
I did was like just step on them.
This is back when Yeezys were like $1,200.
Yes, what are they now?
They're cheap
Probably
now.
Nothing,
You got a
yeah.
deal like 900.
Yeah, he got a deal for like $900, but he now like Yeezys that the Yeezys that he wore are like $150.
Fuck you, inflation.
Didn't he spend like over $1,200?
Did you mean?
Yeah. Oh my god, I didn't even realize.
Didn't he
You can't do
spend
that.
like $1,200 on Smite and then got his account deleted?
Yes. We used to play Smite so much. He would ball out on the expensive
You
skins
mean with
because
his
Smite.
grandfather's credit
Yes,
card? We
that's
already
the
talked
one.
about this, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, did we?
We brought it up on Apex.
Yeah,
he's
'cause
done it multiple times on multiple different games, so it doesn't stop the
Yeah.
fact that he's done that. But
he's about to buy a titanium white octane.
yeah, I know.
Dude, those things are like $300.
Yeah, but no, he's spent over. It had to be close to like $2,000
Yeah.
maybe on Smite, which sounds ridiculous. Smite's like real life money to premium currency is stupid. It's bad.
Do y'all remember when Fortnite V-Bucks became more valuable than that one country in Africa?
Venezuela.
Venezuela,
No,
that's what it was.
No, it was RuneScape currency.
Which is even
No, it was Fortnite too. Fortnite
But
did
still,
one.
well,
Probably
any,
Fortnite.
any virtual currency is
But
more.
the thing is
expensive
that
than the Venezuela, like-
RuneScape especially was because it was an old game.
Yeah.
That's what made it more shocking because RuneScape has been around since
Didn't they? Did they bring it back or did they just fully close
Yeah,
it?
they did.
Oh,
They brought
brought
back
back
a couple
Okay.
iterations of it. They brought back.
This is what happened. The RuneScape players made more than doctors.
Damn.
Because they would sell 1,000 gold that they farmed off the green dragons, and it would be like $1 for 1,000 gold,
So you could
and
just
that's more than a doctor.
yeah. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, their currency. I'm pretty sure still to this day their currency is not okay.
Oh yeah,
No.
they're fuckered.
Press 1 for GF. Oh,
Well,
Well,
boys.
yeah, that was
that was a good one.
eventful.
Thank you for being here,
Yeah.
Jakey.
Yeah,
Thank you.
honestly,
No problem.
I was gonna
We'll
say
do it
that.
again.
Thanks
So
for
glad
being
you
the plug-in for
Grant, you wrapping
Randall.
it up.
Yeah,
What are you wrapping it up for?
We're not
'cause we're
done.
an hour
We
and a
got-
half in.
we got a good 3 more hours.
Like, I could
That's
go,
the first
but, like,
one, bro.
Before I
Jeez.
go
Nobody gonna sit here and listen to that.
Go to work now.
We have a lot of
God,
time to
dude.
make up for. Our 3 viewers are missing us.
The longer we keep going, the
Well,
more
this is the
chance Jakey has to say something Ethan has to redact.
Well, this is the
I'm
first
okay
time
with
we've
that.
actually been able to hang out with Jakey in like a long time.
God, yeah.
Honestly, bro, we've missed you.
Yeah, we
Like,
have.
I just-
Yeah.
Every time I come down here, I'm like, bro, we need to get Jakey down here. We need to.
it's-
Ethan literally said that to me today at work.
I've
He's
been
like,
saying
"Dude,
it.
I want to hang
I've
out
been
with
saying it
Jakey."
for like every day. I'm like, this guy hates us.
Because I feel bad. Because like I'll go up to your house and it's usually because like Jeffrey and Gavin are like playing Warframe or something, and like I'll hang out with them. Because you're always like,
At
well,
work.
used to you were with Ace at that point.
Oh
but
god, yeah.
yeah, because that's been a while.
That motherfucker.
Ace
I
of
can't wait
Base.
to
That man is
slump
on
his
site.
ass.
Run his pockets.
I like. There's people up there that I have watching.
Wow.
Wow.
Like I have a friend that
Jakey's the mafia boss
He-
of where he lives. Like,
we call him Hobo.
yeah.
Oh,
He
is there
actually.
a code name and everything?
Oh god,
The eagle has
he's
landed.
done shit.
Snake. Snake.
He
come in. Answer me. Hobo.
he for whatever reason Ace like trusts him,
Yeah.
and so I told him to call me whenever if he ever came over and showed up and kind of like.
Oh my god, you have a mole. You have a mole planted.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, oh my
On your
face.
face.
No.
Bro, we gotta wrap it right.
My gorgeous face.
Okay, let me get that for you.
Hello there. God.
Amogus.
Yeah, he's gonna like keep him there, and he'll
Yeah.
call me. And if you don't say nothing, it's because
Yeah.
you can't. And then I'm gonna walk over there,
It's on site.
slump his ass, and take his clothes.
And that's the end of the podcast.
Anyways,
That's how we end it.
Wait,
I'm
we still
going
need
to jail.
Are we not gonna do the impression or anything?
Let's not do that.
There's not one.
You
You
can't.
Sonic. I was still thinking about Sonic High
So
School. I thought that was-
Ethan wanted to do the bit where we read a fan fiction on the podcast, but because of certain people that we know close and love,
Yes.
we're not going to do that. Because
Yeah.
Love you, mama. Love you,
This
mom.
is-
Shout out my moms.
Yeah, shout out Chris's mom. This is take number 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
5 or 6. Probably.
We had good intros, and in all honesty, if you do put some of the funny ones at the end on the YouTube channel, they'll be funny. But yeah, I guess we do kind of need to wrap it up, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting to be that time, boys.
I mean,
We still should probably keep going for a couple more minutes.
Well, I guess if there's anything else you all want to like get out there, if not, I definitely.
Jakey used to have long hair. Jakey used to have long hair.
that's my real name. They know what I look like.
Long hair.
That's his last name. You know it all. Make the connections, people.
Jakey long hair.
That's your Viking name. Jakey Longhair.
I remember he came into work one day and his hair was gone, and I was like, oh, I don't like this, but I like it at the same
Everybody
time.
cried.
We did cry.
I was very
Thought
upset.
we'd lost.
God.
I had to take over
But-
for you, bro.
You
I
know
had to
what's
take
coming
over.
next? Mullet.
Oh yeah. Chris is almost.
I'm getting there,
The
bro.
middle part.
Yeah, it's because of the hat.
Dude,
I have
I'm
a-
telling
it
you,
looks
Ethan
good.
could have one if he just kept going.
I have a naturally grown mullet, and I don't want to see it.
Cause like
I already have.
Let's
a neck,
just all go down to the
I
local
already-
barbershops with like mullets now.
I already have a neck beard,
barbershop.
dude.
My ass. I ain't going.
You
to
talking
there.
about the one that's right down there?
Yes,
that
the
one's good.
convenience store.
The convenience store.
Oh wait, which one? are you
Corner
talking
store?
I'm talking about the one by the coffee shop.
about? Oh,
Yeah,
I haven't
the
been to
coffee
that one. That's cool.
I thought that guy died.
No,
She.
the one but next to the hardware store.
Oh, the
Yeah,
new one.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know her. She'd
I
be
know
like,
her.
"Alright, bet."
Dumb Taylor's mom.
Just have my mom
Yeah.
do it.
Oh.
Yeah,
She
Oh.
Just have my mom do it.
probably.
No.
Well, she does my hair a lot, and she does a pretty good job.
I mean, I
Oh,
hear.
yeah.
I hear
I have
all
she
good
hasn't cut it
things about
recently.
her mom.
Yeah, no, she cut my hair. It's been a while since I'm trying to grow it out, but like,
I really do want to grow out my hair to see what would happen if I look like Seth Rogen or not.
Probably could.
I don't want to look like. That's my point.
I mean,
People like
I see a resemblance.
I don't like Seth
Yeah.
Rogen.
The moment you've said that, I now see the resemblance.
I hate this laugh. No, I love it, but
He used to be so funny.
He was in like one movie with Adam Sandler. Or am I thinking about the right person?
That
Seth
can't
Rogen.
probably at least one.
I think
don't
he was
think
in
so.
one.
I don't
Rogen
think
No,
was
they
in-
were stand-up comedians. I'm pretty sure that was Seth Rogen.
They were on what's it called?
SNL.
Well, besides SNL, they were on like the Brick Wall. It was like a comedy hour thing.
Yeah.
Like they did stand-up comedy like before they were like actor famous.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was.
No,
called.
it wasn't like a stand-up act, like a stand-up thing. It was like a full-blown movie that about stand-up.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that's what. Hang on.
I mean,
Looking it up.
all people usually who started comedies like that get their start probably on like a stage like that, just telling one-liners to a crowd. But was Seth Rogen was in?
Funny People in 2009.
Oh wow!
Mm.
Was he in This Is the End?
Yeah.
Seth Rogen? Yeah,
Yeah, he was like.
yeah. That's like the first thing that came to my
Mhm.
mind when you're like Seth Rogen. I was like, This Is the End. Even though I've never seen it, I just remember the
It
commercials.
is
for
literally
used
the
to
end of the
crack me up.
podcast.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Have y'all ever seen World's Greatest Dad?
Is that him in it?
No,
Robin Williams.
Yes, yes.
I don't think I've seen that. Sad.
funny.
It's
and
about him. It's him as a teacher, and his son is like.
That he has
a
Down
dick,
syndrome.
a total
His son is
asshole.
a dick. He almost kills
He has Down
himself.
syndrome.
with-
Movie he
Go
was in.
off.
No, there's a movie he was in that was like
That's
he had
not-
a son with Down syndrome.
That's the movie
Oh,
where
that's
his
Breaking
kid,
Bad.
What?
Robin Williams.
Polio.
I'm kidding.
That's the
I think-
movie where his son almost kills himself with like autoerotic asphyxiation, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing?" Because his kid was like an inch from dying, and he's like, "Fuck you, Dad! I was about to get off." Like it was like,
Yeah.
like you hate the kid the whole movie. And
No,
you just feel
Is that
so
the
bad
one Matt
for him.
Damon in it?
Yeah, we gotta stop there because it's a really good movie and funny and.
Is that the one Matt Damon in?
Yeah, if you've never seen it, you've got.
That's Good Will
Yeah.
Hunting, isn't it? Or is that Best
I
Ed?
think that's Good Will Hunting.
Well, which one are you talking about?
It's Robin Williams and just regular nobodies.
What's
Not that I can't think of anybody else who was in that one. But well, he was dating
Matt
that like
Damon.
he was also like hitting on that hot teacher. Wasn't she played by somebody?
I mean, I guess she's famous.
What's it called? World's.
Anyways, his cock was out, and
Who's? Robin Williams?
at the end of the movie, he just strips down and dives into a pool, and he's packing.
Robin Williams?
Well, that's the thing. He always.
Robin Williams was back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That's the thing. His first ever appearance on TV, he was wrestling in one of those jumpers,
Mm-hmm.
and chicks. Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. These pretty much are.
he always had to wear Dockers because his
Yeah.
schmidt was too damn big.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, though.
Yeah, you could see his balls and cock.
That's wild.
Yeah, full. I mean, you barely see it. It's like that Nirvana album.
Yeah, I was literally about to think about that. Did you see where that dude still takes pictures of him posed like that to this
What, the
day?
Nirvana?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Nirvana
he's trying to
baby.
sue.
Yeah, he's trying to sue Nirvana.
That's bullshit.
Cringy, dude.
They're not even a band anymore.
Because he was like, they didn't get my,
Yeah.
they didn't get my consent.
Yeah. I wonder what
God.
that could have led to that.
Lead.
Oh God!
She shot him.
What?
That shotgun was way too long. He would have had to stuck his toe in it. And evidence.
Oh my God!
Evidence proved
That's where the Facebook shotgun thing came from.
Yeah, that's why I said that.
he
Oh God.
he was drugged up,
that's
and
so
she
funny.
walked up to him and blew his head off, and just set the shotgun down. And the cops were like, "Yeah, I buy it."
Oh yeah, that was the theory where it was like Courtney Love killed Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude, that's in Bo Burnham's song. Like,
Yeah.
she
many ways to kill yourself. That's why he said that, because of that theory.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's where the
Courtney
Facebook
Love.
shotgun thing came through. We always make Brandon actually made the joke about the Kurt Cobain thing, and I think it was either Hayden or Noah said something like he just like took it and went like deep throated the shotgun like
Yeah, because he had to reach down. Like,
yeah.
I would have hurt like hell.
I want to hurt like hell, Brother Branham. Oh God.
Anyway, well,
Yeah.
I think that ought to cut it.
Yeah. Jakey, do you wanna do the honors and say the line?
the N-word?
Nick.